My top 3 tips for getting more out of your vacuum chamber. I think we might have different pressure gauges, but from your message it sounds like your gauge is getting stuck somewhere around here. The reason your vacuum pump isn't getting past this area can come down to 2 things. Either the seals on the vacuum chamber aren't good enough, or the vacuum pump can't pump to high enough pressures. More often than not, it's the seals aren't good enough. So what I mean by that is something isn't tight and your input air into the vacuum chamber is coming in quite slowly, and when you're over here, you're pumping out much faster than what's coming back in. So you'll still see the dial come through, it'll come around until you reach an equilibrium where what's getting pumped out is what's coming in. To get higher vacuum out of your system, the first tip is to get rid of this rubber seal that comes with the vacuum chamber. All that means is when you start your vacuum, you just have to hold the lid down to kickstart that vacuum, and then it takes care of itself. The second tip is to tighten these hose clamps. So you have one connected to the gauge and you have one connected to the vacuum pump itself. The third tip is to make sure that your vacuum pump can reach high enough pressures. I've got a 1/3 horsepower pump for my 3-gallon vacuum chamber, and I have a 1/4 horsepower pump for my 1.5-gallon vacuum chamber. Also make sure that you're adding oil to them and filling it up to the correct spot, because these don't come with oil.